I think he's actually a very practical person. Although he's writing for monks, a lot of what he says is just as applicable to lay people. And I put together a little booklet called The Wisdom of St. Isaac. And I'll just read a few things from that just to show the sort of thing where he's actually very practical. These are all very short sayings. So here are some of them. Make sure you see to small things, lest otherwise you may push aside important ones. Love sinners, but reject their deeds. Do not despise them because of their failings, lest you too find yourself tempted in the very same way. Remember that you too share in the stink of Adam, and that you too are clothed in his weakness. Every prayer over which the body does not share the toil and over which the heart does not feel suffering, you should consider to be stillborn. Instead, Isaac is very strong on the importance of the body as playing a very important part in the spiritual life. This is in contrast to quite a number of other patristic writers. And I quote again, God is compassionate and he loves to give, but he wants us to be the reason for his giving. Thus his delight is when someone offers up to him a wise prayer. Here's advice about reading the biblical text. Do not approach the mystery-filled words of the scriptures without a prayer and without a request for the assistance from God. Say, Lord, grant me to become aware of the power of these words. Consider prayer to be the key to insights into the truth of the scriptures. Even if you do not possess a pure heart, at least let your speech be pure. If you give something to someone in need, let a smile, together with your kind words and encouragement in their suffering, precede your giving. Prefer to be treated unjustly yourself to treating someone else in an unjust way. Even if you may not be a peacemaker, at least do not be a troublemaker. So there's a lot of very practical wisdom in Isaac's teaching. And perhaps the last one I might read out is what he says, when one has found love. He says, when we have found love, we eat the heavenly bread and receive nourishment without labor or weariness. The heavenly bread is he who came down from heaven and gives life to the world. This is the food of angels. He who has found love consumes Christ at all times and becomes immortal from then on. So there's great variety in these short sayings that I put together, but I hope it gives an idea of the practicality of his approach.